Alright, and, well, at least I don't have to scroll through the entire menu this time to get to our next character. MetaCog is the first on the list. So we have this tow truck here, and when I was little, this was like the first vehicle I gravitated towards, both because it had high armor, and probably because it was also, you know, first on the list.
They took everything from me. Then they put me in this hole. So I could sit and think all day long about what I'd lost. My freedom, my wife, even my pride. It was hard to know which one I missed the most. Sometimes when I'm locked up, I swore I heard the man with the plane coming back to get me. But none of it was real. It was just my head going to mush. But then, one day, I had a visitor. And that's when everything changed. He said his name was Calypso. He ran some kind of weird contest, and he was looking for people like me to be a part of it. He told me if I won, I could have the one thing my heart desired. I may be no rocket scientist, but I know opportunity when I see it. That pilot had taken a piece of my life and twisted it all around. How could I refuse the chance for revenge?
So, yeah, this guy is, I believe he's supposed to, well, he's definitely paranoid. I don't think so. Also, oh, I thought that was me. I was like, I'm not firing. No, there's Danny behind you. So yeah, Junkyard Dog Special is napalm that can't hurt myself. That was a lucky bank shot that I don't think really should have hit. But here we are. I've missed. Oh. Most. No. Just again. You don't get a bullseye bonus for his special, though. Which is also, in some senses, how it's actually better, because you don't need as much precision to actually do anything with it. Well, Sparky's over here corner trapping me like it's a fighting game or something. This is not Street Fighter. Ah! There we go. Eventually one of these will hit. So yeah, this ain't, MetaCog doesn't have the most complicated special. And in retrospect, probably as much I actually had started with this character. Hi, Danny. Alright, you've used literally nothing else in this entire match, Sparky. This is why you always die so quickly, because I just get you out of the way. But I decide to try and pursue other targets, and you just frustrate me the entire match with your turret. So now you are no longer a part of it. Bye, Bedlam. Good physics. Ow. I really just get bank shotted? No, 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 no. Darn it! Well, I just bank shotted myself. Bye, Alex. And so fast. No. Alright, well that was probably one of the fastest matches we've had in a while. Granted, I wouldn't know. I haven't really done too many matches recently. I've taken a bit of a break from just recording in general, because I haven't had all that much free time. And, this guy basically personifies the exact voice I imagine someone from the South having. So, and given his name is Billy Ray, yeah, kind of self-fulfilling prophecy there, I guess. Okay, good. Okay. Already well past half alive. Or, half dead. Get away from me with that. I want to say you probably lost that exchange, Otto. You definitely lost it now. Oh, I'm in the air. I'll hike your head. I have all the incredibly high armored opponents, it seems. Whenever those two missiles hit, that was very delayed and also kind of awkward. Buy that. Whoa, get ahead. Big damage there on technically MetaCog's creator. I often forget you can use square to accelerate. I've just always used the right stick. And this sort of goes for any Twisted Metal game, not just this one. Well, that semi-truck looks really small once you put it in perspective of the size of this thing. Give me the missile. Thank you. Why would you come back here? Oh. Bye. did not want to jump, but okay. Well, if things are hanging out near the downtown area, they're not going to enjoy that. What in the name of God are you two doing? Doing your stupid camping strategy? This is what it says, the, well, at least my favorite song on the soundtrack. Okay, there's nothing even in that house. Great waste of time there. It's gonna switch. No, it did not. Well, that was a thing that I did that was basically luck. Stop! Doesn't seem like Danny had a great time with that. As evidenced by the fact that he is now very dead. You and that damn satellite, 16 Angels. Get out of here. As so fast just appears to be confused. Over here, you morons, and prepare your ears, because they will not like what will happen next. Well, when they actually come over here. That is some range, and I do not enjoy it. Ah, I'm out of it. Well, that was not great. You get a missile, and you get a missile. You get some bullets, and I win. And that's an invisible wall there, so... even if I did get to it, I wouldn't have been able to fly off. I haven't seen Hypermind yet. I had to scatter bullets in every direction. Now that was a hell of a throw. Well, this is a very quiet highway. That's a lot of damage. That is, Alex, you wanna explain that, maybe? Multiple hits. Oh yeah, I have the 16 Angels weapon. Multiple hits. Ow. Oh! Could feel that one. You are obnoxious, madam. Oh, that's been in every fight. I think he's the only one who's been in all 3. No, so far it's been all 3. Who else did I hit? Must have been Mr. Grimm. Yeah, it was Mr. Grimm. Ah, Spark, you are so obnoxious. Can you use anything else? I'm still waiting when we're into the mine. No! Stop! Use more than 2 things! Stop freeze turreting! It's not even a good combo. It's just frustrating. Eh. This ram the ever-living crap out of Ryan. Well, everything just explodes when I look at it. Otto's got some health. Not anymore. I just start shooting the ever-living crap out of a traffic car. If there was ever a character where I would be tempted to try and do minion legitimately, it would be this character, but I can't be bothered right now. Expose your ass already! Because I know that's the hardest thing to hit on you. Like a self-conscious woman. What the hell is that just? Looks like I almost did damage to him directly, but I can't really do that. Yeah, that's why I always want to hit him in the back, because it doesn't have to be facing you to do damage, or he has to face you, or he doesn't have to face you. For some reason, this guy can really turn around really quickly, which is kind of not fair for his size. He actually turns around quicker than you. Unless they're in something like Spectre. Basically, the only way to actually get to his ass is to just, like, have him bounce off of your car, or... Even when I'm cheating, this boss is annoying, so yeah, I'm not doing it, unfortunately. There's a strategy, I just can't even begin to think of it. But never have been able to think of it.
When I passed out in my truck, I dreamed about the farm. I guess I must have been thinking back to the day when everything went wrong.
So my truck is in, like, owns it, or the one you're using?
I remember it so well. We was 2 weeks from harvest. I was checking out the crop when I heard this noise up in the air. There weren't no dusting scheduled that afternoon. I hollered for the guy to stop, but it just kept coming.
Context?
I didn't know what was happening at first. I couldn't breathe, and my heart was beating so fast, thank the Lord, I passed out real quick. I thought I was dead. I must have been out for hours, and when I woke up, well, my God, what had happened to me?
It's a Castlevania reject.
My first thought was to get home to Annie. She was real smart. She'd figure out what to do. But when I got there, I guess she'd already figured out something else. I heard them laughing, talking about how they'd go the next week, try to collect the life insurance. Everything hurt. My face, my mind, my heart. I remember grabbing for the closest thing I could find. I just lost it. I'd hunt that pilot down sooner or later. But for now, it was strictly between me and Annie. I'd been hitting Annie's body for well over an hour. You couldn't even tell who she was no more. There's a man out there took my wife and turned me into a freak. When I win this contest, he's gonna pay for what he done.
Like I said, incredibly southern.